Ralphie Radio Show, backstage right now, of course, on tour with Cavo and Theory of a Deadman. I believe we're in the production room with Chris Daughtry from the band Daughtry. How are you, sir?
Good. Great to see you again.
Great to see you as well. Great to talk to you. This is our first time meeting. We've talked on the phone a bunch of times, though.
I all the time on Twitter. So
right? Exactly. So there you go. Yeah, you've seen my avatar. You've seen my avatar. I know we spoke actually right before the tour. You were talking about how, first arena tour, bigger production, and you had to train for it in a sense so that you'd be in shape both for your vocals and physically. How has that held up for you so far?
It's held up well. I mean, certainly this time of year is always tricky to stay healthy in and out of different climates and everything like that. That's the only roadblocks we've come across, is just running into some colds here and there. But no shows have been canceled. We've manned through it, and everything's gone well. Chris
Daughtry here on the Ralphie Radio Show. Life After You, the next single from Leave This Town. And I find it kind of interesting, and I don't know if you knew this was going to happen right off the bat, but both, correct me if I'm wrong, No Surprise and Life After You, both co-written by Chad Kroeger.
Yeah, we as soon as we made the decision to put those on the record, we kind of looked at it and goes, they'll probably be the first two singles.
So you did know that right off the bat.
We kind of figured it out, but they're great songs, and we agree that they fit the bill. So
obviously you do some writing as well. I just read we talked right before the Idol finale. You were pulling for Chris Allen. You had co-wrote some tracks for his CD, and they're not going to make the final cut. You found out about that, obviously, I would imagine.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Chris is a great guy. We keep in touch, and I know how this game works. You write and co-write with a bunch of different people, like he did, and you've got, I don't know, 20-some songs to weed through, and at the end of the day, it's about finding the songs that fit the record the best. And I'm fortunate enough that the song that I wrote with him is going to be on the Walmart exclusive track. So
there you go.
People will get to hear it. So
good. Okay, so not going. So I was going to ask you what was going to happen to the tracks.
Yeah, it's called "Send Me All Your Angels," and it's a great song. It just at the end of the day, there's songs on our record that didn't make it either, that we were bummed out about. That we had 70 songs to weed through. So
wow. That's unreal. So that one, the article I read on MTV.com, though, had mentioned tracks, plural. Then you had co-written a couple tracks. Just one.
I wrote one song for Chris. And
it's going to see the light of day anyways.
So it will see the light of day.
Wow, good stuff. Excellent. Hanging out with Daughtry on the Ralphie Radio Show. You covered, this was a huge viral hit, Lady Gaga's Poker Face.
Right.
She's got the Fame Monster, the re-release, coming out soon. Are we going to see another Daughtry cover of a Lady Gaga record, or...?
I don't know. All those things are normally spontaneous.
Okay.
That was kind of a on-the-whim thing. Anyway, it wasn't something planned. I had to actually learn it the night before I played it. So.
Oh, have you heard Bad Romance, or first single from the re-release?
I've heard a clip from it on iTunes, and from what I've heard, I love it.
Wrapping up here with Chris Daughtry on the Ralphie Radio Show. Of course, the band Daughtry on tour with Theory of a Deadman and Cavo, and on tour right now with you as well, your son. It's funny, I just got done speaking with Scott Stapp from Creed about this. He just did this entire tour, the Creed reunion tour, with his family.
Yeah.
Having your son on tour, it's got to be, I mean, obviously you get energized by the thousands of fans every night in these arenas, but also the fact that your son's there as well, because it's almost like you're kind of performing for him as well.
Well, because we're touring in school season, we have to take them out of school.
I
do it one at a time, because I like to have that one-on-one interaction with both of them. But so he's in there doing homework right now.
Good stuff.
He actually prefers, like myself, the bunk better than hotel beds.
Wow, really?
It's a little weird. You get used to it.
Wow, that's real. Wow, that is weird, because you would think, especially, bands starting out. I mean, I don't know if you experience this, because, I mean, with Idol and then, going to the major label, but so many bands starting out, they don't even get the luxury of hotel rooms or a tour bus, even for that matter.
Right. I'm very fortunate that I never had to tour in a van, and we have buddies that still do it and have been doing it for years, and I really don't know how they do it. I mean, it's incredibly difficult, and they're tough. They deal with it, and God bless them.
Wow. Unreal. Leave This Town.
Fortunate.
Leave This Town is in stores now. Of course, again, Daughtry on tour with Theory of a Deadman and Cavo. Chris Daughtry making some time for the Ralphie Radio Show.
Ralph.
Thank you so much. Great to see you as well.